My right lung collapsed in 2008. Whether or not it was directly correlated to the collecting too much blood, I don't know. I'd have to say it was. Making art really started as the most effective way to distract myself from my environment at the time. My mother was very mentally ill. She was a hoarder, and I grew up in really extreme conditions and floor-to-ceiling garbage and very abusive conditions, to say it very lightly. That's where the kind of need for, say, fantasy started, the need to disconnect and create another reality. I work in human blood exclusively. I started working experimentally with a few different bodily fluids and just anything that could serve as a release, and I'm really connected with blood. The blood is collected intravenously. It's collected into vacutainer tubes. I usually collect about 15 tubes at a time. And then the actual batches that I work from about 5 different consistencies, from just the straight opaque blood to blood with some water, so on and so forth, up to the most diluted, but it's just blood and water. Who and what we are, essentially and constitutionally, all of that is contained in the blood. Your DNA, all the information for reproducing and replicating life. And some schools of thought even go as far as to believe that what we are spiritually is all contained in the blood. And I can get with that concept, because I feel it, because I've experienced this kind of transformation and release. I am literally letting out myself onto these surfaces. I've thought about whether or not there would be a need to change mediums. My physical reality is so different. It's a 180-degree difference from what, a former life I used to know. And after many months, I came to the conclusion that yes, I'd feel like I were lying if I worked it in another medium, because this is what I've so fully committed to and connected with.